Welcome to Manila, Philippines. I'm currently sitting here in my office. Finally made it back after a long Europe trip, which was amazing. We just spent the last 2 months in Norway and in Denmark. Brought my family along with me and we just had such an amazing time. It was my daughter's first time to explore Norway, where I grew up, but full time we live in Manila and we are currently back, so I'm pretty excited. Currently sitting inside my office where I spend most of my days. When I'm not making YouTube videos, you know, I'm pretty much in here working my ass off on the different exciting things that we're doing in the Philippines. Over here I have my American flag from my time living in the US. Used to live in Hawaii. And over here I have a Norwegian flag from my 1/3 of my life living in Norway when I grew up. And I'm thinking perhaps I should put my Filipino flag here, as I am now moving full-time to the Philippines. So that's very exciting. I've also now decided to, you know, I got my marriage visa. I'm married to my wife, and I'm currently processing my residency visa. So, you know, a lot of exciting things happening for me. Very happy to be making Southeast Asia my new home. So we just arrived back home from our trip. These are the luggages that we've been using. You've been seeing them in the video. And I feel that for most of you, you're familiar with the fact that I work with Level 8 full-time, constantly plug their amazing luggages. But I think for this time, you know, beyond the fact that the luggages are amazing, you know, like you can expect from a luggage brand, I wanted to, you know, share a little bit about what they've meant for me and my journey. I sort of, each luggage for me, as I've been working with Level 8 for more than 2 years, has a special part of my chapter, you know? I was using this luggage when I went to Italy with my mom. We did our first trip together, son and mom, and also my stepfather came along for that. But that was a big travel for us, you know? That was a dream, a bucket list. Europe trip with your mom, you know, something that, you know, every person should get to experience. So when I look at these luggages, it's more than just luggages to me. It's like chapters of my life. And this is the luggage that we've currently been using. Basically, since my wife's luggage got lost by Qatar Airways, this was the only luggage she had for our entire Norway trip almost. So you might be familiar with this luggage. It's, you know, also carries a lot of good and bad memories with it, but it's always reliable and we love it. This is my personal. This one's been almost all over the world, you know, from going to the US and Norway. Where else has it been? Bangkok, you know, all over Southeast Asia, in Bali. You know, I look at my luggages and I'm like, wow, I am a lucky man who got to travel and do so many awesome things with them. But yeah, if you're looking to acquire a luggage yourself and perhaps start building your chapters, then check out Level 8. You know, they got something for everyone in the family, multiple different colors. They also have some really awesome new models right now. The specific models that we use are called Voyagers. I just love that name. But they also have this one, which they call the Road Runner. Pretty cool. I don't know if you watched the Road Runner show when you were little on Cartoon Network. So yeah, something to consider there. Doing the Labor Day sale. If you're curious to more about Level 8 and starting building your chapters in your life, then go ahead and check out the link in the description. You'll be taken to their website and you can scroll through, you know, no pressure there, but I think they have an awesome brand. It's definitely worth checking out for you. Further, I am becoming a bookworm. Who would have thought? You know, I used to hate reading books, but right now I see it as such an important part of my growth journey as a father. Ever since I became a dad, I felt that, Jesus Christ, you know, there's a lot more pressure on me, a lot more responsibility. I'm not just responsible for my life, but for this little beautiful girl that her name is Tokyo. And so, you know, in the upcoming videos now, we have a lot of plan here in the Philippines. We'll be showing you some cool stuff around here. Our life here in the Philippines is something that I've seen many places in the world. There's something about living in the Philippines that just makes me very happy. I've had multiple conversations with expats and also overseas Filipino workers or neutralized Filipino Americans who come back to revisit their home country after living in the US for 20 years. And they all say like, wow, like there's just so much development, so much excitement. And I believe that there's something with the Filipino people, the way they support each other, that is just so beautiful. So it's a great place to live. It's a lot of opportunity in this country right now. And yeah, I just feel that a lot of people are sort of moving back home or wanting to, you know, get some investments here. There's just so many exciting things happening in the Philippines. And so for us, you know, we didn't really settle in the Philippines because of that. We love the place. We love the nature. We love the weather. We love the lifestyle and surf. And then we just happened to stumble upon this time in history where this country is growing faster than ever. And so you combine that with being a little bit entrepreneurship that I am, you know, I'm just excited to contribute to this economy and currently processing my residency visa here, becoming a full resident of the Philippines, as well well as I last year had my marriage visa processed. So, you know, I've been going through the whole process of moving my life from Scandinavia to the Philippines. You know, I started that process when I was 29 years old. I think that's quite different as well, but I've gone through an amazing journey there. And in these videos, we will be sharing a lot of that in the future. So that's something to expect on the channel going forward. But today, however, I will take you through our journey. Decided to treat ourselves a little bit. And this was our first time as a family trying the business class, going from all the way on the other side of the world to the Philippines. So one thing that I think is, I want you to understand, it's to us, it's a very big deal to be able to do that. It's not something that we always get to do. We had some really large opportunities in Norway this summer. I have a marketing agency. It's actually my full-time job. And so we went there for that. And you know, that's sort of how it worked as well. At the same time, you know, when you get to experience something like that with your daughter and your wife, you want to document it. So that's what I did in this video. Tried to show you, give you a little insight of what it's like to travel on a business class from one part of the world to the other. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and that you subscribe and want to take part in my journey now going forward here in the Philippines. Thank you. So Oslo to Manila. Here we go. Hi guys!
Boarding soon.
Ready to board Tokyo?
Going home. We're going home.
Me and Tokyo have our own compartment here. A little enclosed quarter. We can also close this door here later. Yeah? What tror du? You think this is gonna be fine? Or you're gonna cry on Papa? Hi Mama!
Hi.
Tokyo!
Hi.
Hi!
How are you?
We're good.
What's your name?
What's your name? Tokyo.
Give me high five.
High five. So cool. So there's like a divider here that if you're traveling with someone, you can just take it down and it turns into one large suite almost. This is not the Q suite. In the Q suite, you almost get a double bed next to each other, but it is a pretty good version of that. So for us traveling with a baby, it's perfect. Later, I close the doors and we're gonna have one large living room for 6 hours. At least the baby can't escape.
Yes.
Let's see how that's gonna go. Are you happy?
Yeah. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama. This is a team effort. Team Marva. We have 5 hours and 57 minutes to Doha. We got our book. And we got Tokyo's Dede being chilled inside the fridge here on the side. That's Tokyo's Dede. Or milk.
Traveling with the boss. She actually paid for this vacation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tokyo. Thank you.
Arabic coffee. That must be the most pretty diaper changing table I've ever done a diaper change on. Alright guys, dinner time on board the plane and me and my wife are taking turns. So I'm gonna eat first and Ave and Tokyo are sleeping. So cute. Whoa, look at this.
Would you like to taste?
Yes please. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Dessert has been served. I think we're about halfway at this point. Let's check it out. Let's see. Are we halfway? Your trip. Map. But yeah, it's been a wonderful meal. I mean, when you're flying here in business class, they also give you a menu, full menu, where you actually get to choose between different dishes, and they will take your order in advance. So it's like crazy. It's pretty cool. And there's also a separate wine menu, and everything is for free when you're flying. You can just basically ask for more and more and more and more. But why would you, you know? You'll eat your fair share, as I like to say. You guys see, we're over in the middle of Europe right now. As I got older, I really just like to sit and read books when I'm flying, because it's an environment where There's no technological interference. I mean, usually you don't even have Wi-Fi. You do on this flight. I just choose not to go on, and that's a perfect time, you know, get through a book, and the time just really flies by then. I'm gonna enjoy my last meal here before I'm gonna take over Tokyo, so Ave can eat also.
Hi.
Mama's time to eat.
Hello.
Alright, dad update in the middle of the flight. Tokyo refuses to sleep. I mean, she slept for, well, she did have a 20-minute nap when we took off. And now I just wanted to share some insights, you know, like I've tried the economy class as well on some flights to Japan. That's been 5 hours. Today it's a 6-hour flight. And I must say that, you know, it is a lot easier to travel with a baby when you have a cubicle like this. The benefit that we have is that we're inside enclosed thing like this, so at least she can move around. And that's usually the problem when we're flying economy class, is that there's nowhere for the baby to go, and they want to be active, right? They want to climb, they want to do things. So at least here it's a little bit more possible to just let her roam around. I'm not saying it's easy, but at the same time it's easier than. So that's something to consider. If you're flying with a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, I've heard that once they get 3, they actually start listening to you more. If that's true or not, time will tell when it comes to our daughter. Leave your comments below. Are you a mom or dad of a more than a 3-year-old? And how's that experience been for you? We made it to Doha. Now we're just waiting for Mama. And Tokyo hasn't slept, so I'm assuming she will sleep soon.
Okay, we made it in Doha for an 8-hour layover. Hopefully this time there won't be any cancellations or delays.
At least we're together.
Yeah. I haven't shown you this side, by the way. So cool.
Wow, it's like being inside a city. This very cool walkway on the first level here. And I've only done this during the day, but it's really nice during the night. Look at this full functioning rainforest inside with waterfalls. Tokyo, what do you think? Do you like it, Tokyo? Do you like it? It's a little taste of the tropical environment that we're heading home to. We've been in Scandinavia for 2 months, or I have. Tokyo's been there for 1 month. Had an amazing time in Norway. Such a beautiful time to visit in June, July, and August, summer months. And now we're going back to Manila, Philippines. So many different levels, shops everywhere, and you see families really enjoying their time here. What a way to make an airport where you can actually relax before your flight and not just sit at a boring chair, struggle to find electricity. Guys, it was my birthday for a couple of days ago, and I've been saving up for this.
It's always sold out wherever we go. Nice, finally.
They have a Louis Vuitton lounge here for Louis Vuitton customers.
No.
Anybody can go, apparently. It's open for anyone. Looks super cool. There's a train inside the airport. Woo! It's leaving! Wow. The airport is so big that you need a train to get from places. We're gonna check out another lounge that apparently is better for families.
I'm crazy for your love. Wrote me a prescription.
This is where we stayed. This chair. We stayed there for 8 hours. And then the rest is just like all full, and I was waiting for our gate here, but it was never posted. It didn't say cancelled, or this is deja vu. But I'm happy that there's no one here. It feels weird.
Very nice. We have a family section now in this lounge, so it's reserved for families. So we basically have our own living room. Very nice.
And this is like all the gates, so we can see if we're boarding.
So then you guys know it. At least there's 2 lounges to check out in Doha. It's 3:15 in the morning. Our flight or boarding is in 3 hours. And I'm eating sushi. I'm actually gonna go to bed after this. But I must say this lounge is very chill compared to the other one. It's actually crazy. I think it must be because it's so far away. Not really. It's just a small ride with that train and then you're here. It's so much more chill, no people. Alright, family cubic room number 6. You've been amazing. But it's time to go at gate C11 because we're going to Manila. Manila baby.
Averilla in Manila.
Here's today's menu. We have breakfast on this flight. Pretty cool. And you can see that the main courses are also different.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an older plane, as you can see. We actually thought we were gonna have the ability to sleep next to each other. I think they swapped out the planes last minute.
It's okay.
But it's okay. Next time lang. Next time lang. Oh my god, my Tagalog is coming back. Okay guys, so apparently Ava has this trick where she doesn't have to go to the bathroom to change. And she just, you know, did something here. And now she's in her pajamas.
You know, that's what you learn when you studied in an all-girls school. We do that. Instead of going to the bathroom, we change it in the classroom.
This is exactly why I married you. Because you have these hidden skill sets. That's why I married your mama. They're giving out these Formula 1 pajamas now.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It was supposed to be my turn to take care of Tokyo, but she wants to be with Papa while he's sleeping. No. Tokyo slept for, I think, 6 hours out of the 9-hour flight to Manila, which is good.
High five. Yeah, you did it. You were such a good girl. Hey, I made it to the Philippines. Okay, I just arrived back in Manila yesterday. I was home at 11 p.m. and today, this morning, 11 a.m. I'm here at Southwoods Golf Course and Country Club, south of Manila, about 40 minutes to 1 hour drive. And my really good friend here in the Philippines, Jerome, is having his office blessing of his brand new shop for his golf cart company. So I'm very excited to be here and support. And I've been, you know, seeing his journey from, I mean, I didn't take part in it, but he's basically built this brand from the ground up, and it's come to the point where he's gonna open his shop here on the golf course, which I think is a great move. And I'm excited to support other friends who's doing well in business. He's a great mentor to me. He's taught me a lot about business and the way to think about doing that here in Southeast Asia. So really excited to be here today. Let's go and check out his new shop and provide some good energy and blessing to his future. And that's something that they do here in the Philippines, is that whenever you launch a new business or you have a house that you are moving into, you usually have what's called a house blessing, or in this case, an office blessing. I think that's a great concept. Here is one of the carts that Jerick has pimped and done. So Gran Sportivo, they are a golf cart company based here in the Philippines. We have a golf cart from Gran Sportivo ourselves. That's how we were linked with Jerick, and we love using their carts. Not just for, you know, golfing, but for just leisure around our village here. So high quality stuff, and excited to be here. The brand new office is right over here at the end. I mean, what better place to have your golf cart company than at the golf course? That's great. I think it's great. Showroom, Gran Sportivo team. Hey, and Miss Ivy. Hi. Very cool. Let's go and meet the guy. Hello. Hello. Congratulations.
Hello!
Why are you dressed up so cool today?
Because we're going to an event.
Wow, Manila events. And Tokyo is also dressed up. Even me, I'm wearing, look at this. It's very rare for us to be wearing something like this,
sometimes I feel weird when I dress up because I always wear my pambahay.
But I actually enjoy it.
Island clothes.
Events is like, okay, you can be allowed to dress up a little bit differently, whatever style you prefer. I feel like you have a free card in a way. Actually, today, celebrating an anniversary of a restaurant. Cool stuff. nothing is better than being back in your own backyard. And actually we have a lot of fun because we're seeing how Tokyo is re-experiencing her home. When you're a baby and you go from 1 year to 14 months, like you evolve a lot. So she's really having a lot of fun at home. And she's now practicing how a bucket carries water. Let's see your attempt. Show them how the bucket carries water.
1, 2,
And then Tokyo's turn.
Mama.
Where did the water go?
1, 2.
It looks like this quarter is going to be a quarter where Tokyo is going to get familiar with water. And Ave has actually signed her up for swimming lessons. So now, twice a week, there's babies coming to the house. We're doing swimming lessons with Tokyo. So if you want to see that, how that evolves, we're very excited for that. We have no idea how hard it's going to be, but we really want Tokyo to be one with the ocean in a way. And that starts with a backyard pool. Maybe we're looking at a future surfer girl. Let's see.
Wow.
Okay guys, bye-bye. See you on the next one.